I will call you back again to another video lecture on C++ programming language, and in this video lecture I will go ahead and teach you how to call a function by pointer. Okay, what you mean by pointer is, or what you mean by calling a function by pointer is passing the argument of a function by the address of that argument into the former parameter. Okay, so whenever you want to use a pointer in C++, you're going to denote that using asterisk. Alright? It's denoted using asterisk. So whenever you're done with pointer and introduce asterisk, that means pointer is present. So first of all, let's go ahead and create a function that will help us to swap two numbers just like we did in the previous lecture. Let's go ahead and say void num swap. Void num swap, and for this we're going to pass an argument into this, and remember it's going to take copy our choice of those arguments into the former parameters. Okay, so let's go ahead and say int asterisk. So introduction, or once I bring in asterisk, it means that I'm talking about pointer. Alright, so let me say num1 play comma and int asterisk, that is pointer num2. That means I've introduced pointer into this function. Alright, go ahead and put semicolon at the end. So now I'm calling these functions by pointer and no longer by value. Alright, but if I remove the asterisk that I put in there, that means the pointers, that means I'm going to call this function by value. Alright, now let me go inside here and declare some local variables of int x is equal to 70 and int y is equal to 67 and put a semicolon at the end. Now we have to tell the user, show the user the values before swapping and the values after swapping. So the values before swapping is going to be in a string format. So we're saying numbers before swapping. So numbers before swapping x equal to ask. Alright, and put end, and then do that for y. Number before swapping y. So number before swapping y and end that. Then we go ahead and swap these numbers. Then we go ahead and say swap. So I will call this number, I'll call the value of x and y. So I'm going to go ahead and call x and call y. Because this swap function, we have also interchanged the value of x and y. So x becomes 67 and y becomes 70. Let's go ahead and say cout. And then we go ahead and say number after swapping. Number after swapping x is equal to x. So we end that and the cout number after swapping. Number after swapping y So plus semicolon. So now, the swap function has been called and is going to interchange the value of x and y. And remember that to introduce, we call this function by pointer because we have introduced asterisk right in there. Alright, so go ahead and run this code. Let's check it out. So the number before swapping x equal to 70 and y equal to 67. Number after swapping x equal to 67 right now and y is equal to 70. Can you see that? And way dt, we call that by pointer. Alright, I hope that is very cool. So, the code just right before you, put it down, and then play around with it. And in case if you have any challenge, go ahead and use the question and the answer section. And I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.